What's going on, everyone? It's Jed. Welcome to another altcoin update. So today I'm just gonna go over a few altcoins that I'm interested in the long run. But if you guys have any suggestions, any coin, it could be any meme coin, BRC 20 whatever tokens. It could be garbage. It could look terrible. It could be in distribution. It doesn't matter. I'll be more than happy to TA it for you guys as long as it's on TradingView. So if you just give me the ticker, the name of the coin, the ticker, and the currency you want it against. So if you want to see PayPay against USD, then just let me know which exchange you want me to TA on, or you want to do PayPay on Bitcoin. Just let me know in the comments below. If you don't have anything commented, I'll just assume that it's in USD. So, Litecoin. So if you guys aren't aware, Litecoin, there's a lot of hype behind it right now because there's this Litecoin halving coming up soon. And with hype comes with volatile action. Okay? And I marked very, very basic levels here. This is really what all you really need, especially on a weekly time frame, to see the apex here. Okay. And first of all, you can see trends laddering. Okay, that's common sense. We can just see without marking this uptrend. And we have this origin level. Okay, what does this create, guys? It creates an apex. Okay, what perfect timing, for the halving. Okay, again, guys, the market is psychological. Everything's slowly being planned out. It's people versus people. So a hype generates movement. It still respects the TA. It just speeds it up. That's all. So we have Litecoin here for the apex on the weekly time frame. We have a weekly support level here that's been tested twice already. And yeah, this is clearly what the apex is. So it may seem far, we have 2 months, right? Because this is in August. But it's just important to keep your guys, keep watch on these coins. We have an origin level there. So this has already been tested. So let me just see how high. So this would be 30% gain if it were able to break out of this resistance here. But from here to here, that's already 45. Because it's already tested levels, just off the bat, I'd probably just go after it. There's definitely a daily in here, but I'd probably go around this range here. If it does break out of here, just check on a weekly. Yeah. Let's go on the daily time frame and just pretty much dissect what we're seeing on the weekly versus the daily. Okay. Perfect. So as you can see here, the weekly is being respected. We saw that large wick down on the weekly, and this is what it is. Okay. Looks like it's probably testing one of this origin levels here on the swing high, right? Once resistance now supports, so we can just mark that ahead if just visually see it. Okay. So we don't delete this, guys. This is a weekly level. The first thing I see is probably this. Honestly, just this trend swing high, this untested trend swing high on the daily. Again, you can mark the body if you want. Personally, I still think it's going to. Personally, I think the top portion of the wick is important. So on the daily time frame, it's between. this daily range. Okay, it's not here, but it's over here. This is the daily range. And when we see this, I know it's hard to visualize, but when we see this, we have an apex. It's much smaller apex here, so it's more localized than the weekly. You saw how big this circle is compared to when we had marked on the weekly. It looked pretty small on the weekly. When we go on the daily time frame, it's much bigger because we're working with smaller time frames. There's more data. So we have apex there, and a much more localized apex in here. So again, with hype, guys, this can easily pump before the very tip of the apex. This is just textbook, okay? But a lot can happen, especially with hype being generated. But again, it doesn't change TA. TA still gets respected. So yeah, that's the daily. I would also keep watch on this trend swing high, but let me see. I'm not making sure I'm missing anything. We can keep this. There's daily trend swing highs here, but we have a weekly there, so there's really no point. Let's keep this untested level here. Again, you could do the body or the wick. It's up to you guys. Depends how greedy you guys are. But all in the end ends up coming to this apex. That's really all that matters. But yeah, so that's Litecoin. For anyone that doesn't know CFG is a real world asset. I highly suggest if you don't know what those are, start looking into it. There's CFG and Gnosis, which I look at coins. I invest in altcoins that have really, really hard fundamentals. Sort of just like how stocks, of course, psychologically stocks move based off news, but with news and hype, it just honestly just makes the TA hit faster. With strong fundamentals, just makes it even more volatile, which is again better for us because we know how to TA right. So centrifuge coin. I'm looking at coins that are in accumulation, guys. Okay, so what does this look like? Accumulation. Okay, on the weekly time frame. May not look like it when we zoom really in close, but this is accumulation, guys. What we're gonna go here is go on the daily time frame and point out, what we see and what's going on here. So we have the weekly downtrend. The pump was fairly weak against this weekly apex. So what we see here now, let's just go through the motions and yeah, let's leave this weekly because that's invalid. We are going to evolve. This is invalid now. This was make it over here. And yeah, you can even personally like the body of the candles. So for now, just make this red. And red. Perfect. So we have a daily range here. I don't know how I feel about this level, but we'll mark it for now. I'd have to break it down on maybe a smaller time frame. But again, we have this daily range in this zone here against this local daily apex. You see it's not marked all the way down here for a reason, because we're playing it locally. So apex is approaching. What's really important is that CFG does not retest this weekly level, because if it does, that would just be that would be bearish. It would be bearish, and it would just re-enter in another accumulation cycle down here. But for now, we shall see what happens on this local daily apex. So again, guys, we're only looking for coins that are in accumulation. Again, if you have coins and they're in distribution, I'd be more than happy to TA it, but just just for the benefit of all of us, including myself, mention altcoins that you see are in accumulation that are, they don't have to be fundamentally strong. They could be meme coins, and if they're generating hype, again, you can play that hype against, with your TA. UBT. Shout out to Ali. He mentioned this coin years ago, and been a fan since. But again, try not to get married to these coins. If it looks good, then I'm in. Okay, simple as that. We have this a weekly level here. Apex is approaching on the weekly time frame, so it's pretty much straightforward there. DGB, a very weak pump on this daily. I wasn't really expecting anything anyways. What's really important here is this apex over here. So yeah, looking like next month, next month and like a few weeks, the apex is approaching on the daily time frame. And finally CHZ. So let me just go inside here. So I had this 4-hour apex. Let me see what's going on here. So I had this 4-hour apex, and you guys can see it entered an accumulation, and as soon as it lost the uptrend, it acted as resistance. Okay, so not all points of accumulation are entry. Just be smart about it. Just be smart about it, guys. You know, I've mentioned, you know, if it's holding on to an uptrend, keep watch. Okay, because we don't like when trend breaks below uptrends. So we do here on the 4-hour, we can actually just move this here. It's very tight apex here, but let's see what's going on the daily, because we might be missing something. Okay, never mind. Wow, this looks pretty good. We can get a local pump in this region, like a localized pump. I wouldn't see anything insane because we do have this daily downtrend against this uptrend suppression as well. I would expect CHC to find accumulation here against this apex. To possibly retest maybe this trend swing high here. This one's already tested, so yeah, I mean this also falls against this uptrend, so that's gonna act as suppression even if it does break out of the downtrend. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory, guys. Again, guys, look for coins in accumulation. Don't find coins that are in distribution. But again, if you have any coins that are, again, I'd be more than happy to TA it. So leave a comment below, and I'll make sure I get to them this week. So see ya, and hopefully this was helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.